Hey, Daniel, shop foreman here at Pikes Peak Harley-Davidson. Today on our Tech Talk, we're going to be talking about oil leaks on your bike. All right, the first one we're going to be talking about today is your common fork leak. A lot of the times we get some customers saying that they have an engine leak because their forks are wet. And you're going to commonly see it back here, down this guy, and on your caliper. More often than not, your fork seal underneath your cowbell is going to be the culprit. Second thing we're going to talk about today is going to be your stator and shift shaft seal leak, commonly on the left side, behind or underneath the primary. Whenever you have your kickstand down and you have leaks underneath your bike in this area, your more than common culprit is going to be your stator plug right here at the front next to your shifter, or your shift shaft seal on your rear shifter arm. And the third thing we're going to talk about today is going to be your clutch cable itself. We had a stint where we were using hydraulic clutches where we did not have a common clutch cable leak, but we did go back to the standard cabled clutch. This piece right here actually has an O-ring seated into the housing. More often than not, that O-ring has been cut. Screw this in a little bit. The last thing we're going to talk about today is going to be our not so common oil leaks, which is going to be your push rods over here. You have an O-ring in your head, O-ring in the lifter block, and an O-ring on your collar right here. Every now and again, it is common for them to cut and or wear out. Wearing out is whenever they flatten. For your fork leaks, if these guys go unchecked or untreated, the most common thing that we are going to see is brake pad saturation with fork oil. And what that means for you is you are going to have a less responsive brake time. If you see oil running down and back here, come into your local dealer, check us out, and make sure that we get that fork seal replaced before you have an unfortunate accident. Whenever it comes to these two up here with your stator plug and your shift shaft seal, whenever they start to leak heavily, it can get onto your belt and start to spray the underside of your tire, making your cornering and turning capabilities not so safe. If you see oil underneath your primary on the left side, bring your bike in, let us check it out and see what is going on under there. For your clutch cable, there's not a lot of problems that can be caused with a clutch cable leak other than having an oil leak itself. You're going to commonly have it coming directly under your cam chest here. It doesn't really cause a lot of problems, like I said, other than collecting oil, dirt, and grime. I don't think he was ready for that. Once again, this has been Daniel with Pikes Peak Harley-Davidson for your Tech Talk this week. Hopefully this has cleared up any common misconceptions or questions that you may have on oil leaks. If you're local, come down and see us. If you have any questions, hit us in the comment section.